So now we're going to start using our pen tool, and it's quite easy to use. So we're going to click our first point, just a single click, and then every point click that we're going to use afterwards, we're just going to hold and drag. So this is the second click, so we're going to hold and drag, and then we can move and manipulate the line in between the points. So I'm going to go ahead and select there. I'm going to hold Alt and then click the second point, and it will make sure that I can move my point however I want. It won't get manipulated by this these two nodes on the outside of the latest point that you're using, and it's quite helpful. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw around my text, and I want to make sure that it looks nice, but also wraps around my text at some point. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep drawing like so. Now be creative as you want, like so. Okay, so once you have that done, you want to make sure that you're on a new layer, which we are, layer 3. You're going to right click the actual stroke, the path that you've made. You're going to go to stroke path. You want to make sure brush is selected and stimulate pressure is on. So you select brush and then click stimulate, make sure it's checked, click OK, and you'll get this nice effect come out. Now while having the pen tool selected, press enter, and this will remove the node and the path line. Okay, so now we're going to press F7 to bring up our layers if it's already hidden. We're going to right click on layer 3, or you can go down to FX, which is add layer style, click and hold, and go to outer glow. Now that we have outer glow selected, we're going to select a nice blue colour, and then we're going to change screen to normal, and then we're just going to move the size up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try and select a little bit nicer blue there that stands out a little bit more. Okay, that'll be fine. I'm just going to move spread up. Spread will also increase it a lot more, so there we go. So I'm going to set that like so. Now with that selected, we want to make sure we can, I'm going to zoom in, we want to be able to make the stroke, the coloured line, go in and out of the text. So what I like to do is I press and hold Control and select our layer 2, which will create a selection path around our text, and with layer 3 selected, I'm going to press Control and Shift and I. That will invert the selection path. With layer 3 selected, which is our stroke, we're going to press Mask. As you can see, it moves the line right behind the text, which is good. Make sure we've got our brush selected, and we're going to change back to a normal brush. So again, brush settings, this little button here, go to reset brushes, click OK to default brushes. Go up to the top, just select brush 1 will be fine for now, move the diameter up to about 20, and then just click out in the background. Now with layer 3 selected, make sure that you have the mask box selected. You can tell because it will have a little extra box around the outside. If not, you're going to be drawing on the actual picture, which you don't want. You want to be drawing in the mask. Have the mask selected, and then basically what we're going to do, we're going to be drawing on the text. So I want this line to be going behind the creative, and then I want it to come out over the actual T. So I'm going to draw on the T. As you can see, it goes over, and I want to go behind the U, and then probably come out on the T again, and then probably behind the U again. If not, I'll probably have it coming out all the way over, so it looks a little bit better. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to have it like that. As you can see, it's coming out quite nicely. I'm going to add another little effect to my text. So I'm just going to Control and select my text again to make a nice selection path. I'm going to create a new layer above. I'm going to select the paintbrush and paint bucket. I'm going to fill that paintbrush, that paint layer, sorry, the actual selection path. And then I'm going to go nudge my selection path with the arrow keys across to the right 2 steps. 1, 2, delete. Okay. Now what you'll see is it's given a nice white text to the actual outside, like so. With that selected, we're going to change our preset to soft light for that layer. and basically that just gives it a nice little effect. Actually, if you want, you can change it to overlay. Depending on different colours, it will show up more or better. Now with that selected, what we're going to do, we're going to make the reflection of this. So if you want, you can resize this. So with the text layer folder selected, press Ctrl T, which is for transform, and then you can just shrink this down if you want. Okay. Oh, also, we're just going to add a nice, select your text layer, your original text layer, right click, go to blending option, layer styles, and we're just going to add a gradient overlay, and then select the blend mode to be, I don't know, hard light. Yeah, hard light looks good. Change the opacity down a little bit, maybe to 70 or something like that. Again, with the colour it depends, it's totally up to you. So again, that gives quite a nice bit of depth there. As you can see, it's quite nice. Okay, so we're working on the reflection now. So again, select the text original folder, right click, duplicate group. I apologise I'm going so fast, it's because obviously there's a limit on the time. Text copy, rename that to. And then what you want to do with the text copy folder selected, go to edit, go to transform, flip vertical, using your move tool, select the text, hold shift and drag down so that way it moves in a straight line downwards. As you'll see, the actual colour will be on the top, which is fine. So we're going to open our text copy folder, double click gradient overlay, and then we're going to move the angle down from 90 to a minus 90, like so. Okay. Once that's done, what we're going to do is move text copy below original, so that way anything overlapping will actually go underneath the front text. We're going to have text copy selected, put a mask on, and select the put a selection box around the bottom half. With the mask selected on text copy, press delete, grab your gradient tool, which I lost track of, and then just drag down like so. Okay, so there we go, there's the finished results. And obviously depending on the text, this text probably isn't that best, but this is just using the basic one. As you can see, what I mean is at the C it's kind of clipping or hanging off. You can actually see the R looks pretty decent, the E looks good, the A looks very good. So try different text fonts, but this will work with everything. So quite a few steps here, you might need to re-watch it, pause and stop and whatnot, but this is a way to create nice 3D looking text using all the presets, what comes with Photoshop. Thanks for watching. Again, if you like, comment, subscribe. I do apologise for the mic quality, I do know it's quite low. I've got a crappy £16 microphone, so it's quite cheap. When I get time I will be affording something a little bit more decent to give you tutorials, but in the meantime you will have to just kind of brave it for the best you can. Thanks for watching my tutorials. Please keep giving me views, and see you on the next tutorial, guys. Thank you. Bye.